So I'm here walking around Wisconsin, stopped at the truck stop to get something to eat. And look who I run into, a famous YouTuber.
Not anymore.
Look at that. DIY Semi. How we doing, buddy?
It's cold out here.
It's cold, yes.
Colder than a well digger's butt crack.
Repeat that.
I said it's colder than a well digger's butt crack.
There you go. Welcome to northern Minnesota, where it's colder than a welder's butt crack. I ain't never heard that before.
Well digger's butt crack.
Oh, well digger's butt crack.
Well,
right.
see, welder would be hot.
You gotta move closer so I don't see the truck name.
A welder would be hot, whereas a well digger, you know, they work outside in the cold.
Yeah, work outside in the cold and in the ground. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right.
See ya.
Nice seeing you, famous YouTuber.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving to you too.
Make sure tandems are all the way back and proceed to door 50.
Door 50. Thank you.
Bye.
Well, here I am for my load that gets me home for Thanksgiving. Niagara Water. And is this Pleasant Prairie? Pleasant Prairie, Kenosha area. I need to find door 50. 50. Well, I'm back in here at Niagara in Pleasant Prairie, Wisconsin. I already got a red light, and it hasn't gone back green. That means I'm back straight up into the dock to where the sensors say the robots can load me. So it's currently 5 minutes to 4. I have a 4 o'clock appointment. And then this load brings me home. So today is Wednesday. I don't deliver this load until Friday morning at 5 a.m. right by my house. So what I'm going to do is just bring this load home. I'll be home for Thanksgiving. Then I'm going to go make this delivery. And then I will go home again until I don't pick up another load until the following Monday. What is that? The 27th? So I'm going to get some time at home. I just keep checking the light to make sure. Normally Niagara facilities have these arrows that light up and tell you if you need to move to the right or left. They don't work at this Niagara, so you have to watch the light. If the light turns red and then green again, their sensors are saying you're not straight. And then they'll call you and they'll say, back up towards the driver's side or back up towards the passenger side. But my light has stayed red since I hit the dock, and I felt the dock plate go into the trailer. So hopefully these robots get me loaded quickly, because I got about, I don't know, it's probably about a 6-hour drive to get home. It's about 360 miles from here to my house. So yeah, hope everybody's having a good Thanksgiving night before. Hope you have plans with your family. So yeah, make sure you stay tuned to this vlog and give me a thumbs up. Well, it's 5:04 and I am loaded. So an hour and 4 minutes after my scheduled appointment, I have a truckload of water. I'm gonna put the load bar up, shut the doors, and go check out. So Niagara has these nifty self-checkouts. English, lane 2. You also have to manually enter your own seal number here. And then you lift this to get your DOLs. Printer prints them right out. Although this printer is not printing. Oh, great. Oh, there we go. There's one page. I need another one. Come on, buddy. Print it out. There we go. Probably a 6.5 hour drive ahead of me.
I grew up in a place where they told you what to chase, told you how to run the race. Every move was on the page, but I didn't like their way. Had to fight and misbehave, had to find a way to change, had to leave to find my way. Caught up in a daydream, I beat my mind up there almost daily. It's how I pass time, no opinions safely. It's how I understand what I want in this place, see. Cause everybody wanna tell you bad things, what could go wrong, what fame brings. But success is a finicky thing, and if you ain't sure, no, it'll never be. I don't wanna let myself down, myself down. I don't wanna let myself down, myself down.
Happy Thanksgiving and good morning. It is 6:45 a.m. here in Minnesota. I just disconnected from the trailer because I'm gonna bobtail home, but I have a water load, so I'm gonna check the temperature. It's 28 degrees out here in Minnesota right now, and I want to freeze protect this load, so I'm gonna show you how I do that. So I just turned the reefer on. As you can tell, the box temperature is 50 degrees. No active codes. So actually what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna match that temperature. I'm gonna match it at 50 degrees. Turn it on start and stop. That way I know that the water load isn't gonna freeze. Well, happy Thanksgiving. I'm disconnected from the trailer. I did turn the reefer on to match the box temperature. That way I know the product's not going to freeze. It probably wouldn't anyways, but being away from the trailer for, you know, the length I'm going to be gone, I just want to make sure it's safe. Hopefully you made it home for Thanksgiving today. I'm actually going to head home right now. I know everybody at my house is still going to be asleep. Talk a little bit about what I did last night. I drove to where I had about 60 miles left, and I was so tired. Yesterday was a pretty long day for me. I got held up at both, or one of the receivers for like 7.5 hours. So I got really tired about, I don't know, maybe 10 o'clock at night. So I pulled over and slept for 6 hours and then made the rest of the drive here. And now I'm going to bobtail home, spend the Thanksgiving with my family, come back on Friday, make this delivery early Friday morning, and then go back home for the weekend. So, yeah, hope everybody has a great Thanksgiving, and we'll see you on Friday. Costco in Eagan, Minnesota. It's currently 4:25 a.m. I have a 5 a.m. appointment, so hopefully this is quick. It's Friday morning. I want to get home. Well, they are already here this morning. Told me to open my doors and back into the dock. One weird thing is, in their computer system, this load is supposed to be delivered tomorrow. Broker told me Friday. So, I'm glad they're taking me. I'm gonna get this, I'm back into the dock. I'll talk more about it when I'm done. Boy, I dodged a bullet. When I rang the bell, the guy working on the dock let me in, and as soon as I walk in, he's staring at me. He's like, "We don't have any deliveries scheduled for today." And I said, "Well, I have a water load for you. I'll put a screenshot of the date and time that the Raycon says." He's like, "No, you're not supposed to, in their computer system, I'm not supposed to be here until tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. My Raycon says Friday at 5 a.m. So he just said, "Okay, go ahead and back into the dock." He's working unloading a drop trailer here from Swift. And he goes, "I'm going to finish that. And as soon as I'm done with that, I'll come out and get you because you have to be inside when we unload you." So he's going to unload me. So I dodged a bullet, man. My Raycon says Friday. When I spoke to the broker on Wednesday, the broker told me, "No, it delivers Friday morning." I said, "All right, perfect. It gets me home for Thanksgiving. I can make the delivery Friday morning and then go back home." So hopefully everything works out okay. I do know that, like, their local deliveries will start showing up here pretty soon. Like the milk guy, the bread guy. Hopefully they don't kick me out of the dock, because they only got one dock here to receive. The other ones have drop trailers in them. So, if they turn me away, they can't. Seal's already broken. So, we'll see what happens here. I'll give you all an update in a little while. Well, they unloaded me, and I am now empty. So now it's time to go park the truck and trailer and get back home for the weekend. Well, I'm dropping the trailer and heading home. It is 5:52 a.m. on Friday morning. That's going to complete this water load. It ended up being 376 miles. I got paid $2.52 per mile. But if you remember, I picked it up on Wednesday afternoon, like 4 or 5 o'clock. I delivered Friday at 5 a.m. I was actually there at 4:30. So I did hold the load over from Wednesday until this morning. But yesterday was Thanksgiving, and this load brought me home for Thanksgiving and gets me home for a long weekend. I'm not going to get back out on the road until Monday. Not a terrible 8 days. I left last Friday. I went from Wisconsin to Quakertown, Pennsylvania, then Edison, New Jersey to Stuyvesant, Wisconsin, and then this water load that brought me back to Minnesota. 2 loads were dry loads. 1 load was a fresh load. It ran at 34 degrees start and stop. Not a great 8 days. All miles ended up being 2,796 miles. Gross revenue ended up being like $2.27 per mile. Not great, not bad. I mean, there's money to be made there. But you know what? I wanted to get back for the holidays. I didn't haul like any customer freight back from the East Coast, and I hauled dry van freight in a reefer. I can't expect, astronomical numbers when I'm doing things that I typically don't do. You know what I mean? I don't run a lot of dry freight. Every now and then I'll mix a dry load in. It was nice not to use my, or have to pay for reefer fuel. Since last Friday, I went through like a quarter tank of reefer fuel. Because my first load was a 34-degree start and stop. So, anyways, I am going to get out of here. I hope everybody has a great week. Until next time, you know what it is. Keep on trucking.